Okay, we bring you now to this match in progress here. It's Javier Teran versus Salvador Diaz. Current score appears to be 15-21. I'm not sure who's ahead. I'll find out shortly. Please keep in mind, this is only partial coverage because we still have scheduled on our feature table. Oh, well, there it is. It's over. Never mind. We're going to have Francisco Palafox versus the gentleman you just saw, Salvador Diaz. So stand by, and we will feature that match just as soon as this round is over. In fact, I'll also turn this camera over to Piedrabuena and Gilbert Najm at this very moment. Match for $10. Good? Good? No, not for months. Not for months. Can't do it. I can't do the Blomdahl. Only your match. If you play Blomdahl, I could put it for you. That was a good match. Yeah, it was. Oh my God, you played good. You know? Okay. Scoreboard reads 19-27. Or is that 17? Yeah, to 17. And that was one for Pedro, so it's 20-17, racing to 30 points. Gilbert at the table. Gilbert Najm was raffled back into this event and played remarkably yesterday, beating Sir Raymond Ceulemans. And then also Carlos Alvarez. So he's 2 for 2 in the playoffs, and he's trailing Pedro at this moment. By 2 points. Please ignore the innings on this scoreboard. We don't know what the innings are because we're just arriving. And I'll be right back. Sure. I want to also, yeah, go additions. I'll be right back. I'm going to go smoke.
Okay, here are the score updates for this morning thus far. Blomdahl beat Carranco 30-17. Luis Miguel Avila beat Mike Kim 30-16. Camarino Salinas beat Lazaraga 30-16. Ceulemans beat Carlos Alvarez 30-8. Uberne Catano beat Young Song 30-24. And Javier Teran beat Salvador Diaz 30-15. Upcoming matches next round include Guillermo Sosa versus Ricky Carranco, Vicky Pineda versus Miguel Torres, Jose Lizarraga versus Mike Kim, Bilal Khalifa versus Camarino Salinas, Piedrabuena versus Carlos Alvarez, Raimundo Munoz versus Gilbert Najm, Javier Teran versus Yong Song, and on the featured table will be Francisco Palafox versus Salvador Diaz.
Thank you, Geraldine. Gary. 23 each. Pedro making it happen. Owner of College Billiards in La Mesa, California, and the top ranked billiard player in the United States, playing number 6 ranked billiard player in the United States. Looks good.
We had yesterday Mr. Palafox and Mr. Salvador Diaz to be on the stream for POV, but we have to do a slight change. We're gonna have Mr. Sosa and Mr. Carranco performing on live. It's a very important match. They both playing very strong, and we need them to see who's gonna win. See for the final. I mean, they both have a lot of pressure, so I think it's going to be a great game. Thank you.
Okay, our assistant tournament director, Luis, has issued a change on the live stream on the feature table. We're going to have Guillermo Sosa play Ricky Carranco, both under great pressure to win. They both need this match to make it to the next round. So as soon as this round is over between Pedro and Gilbert Najm, I believe Pedro just scored while Luis was talking to me, so I think Pedro's playing for 3. And it looks good. Be playing for 2. We're also proud to remind you that Pedro is a Tiger-sponsored player. I don't think so. My mistake. Pedro playing for 3. Pedro and his Tiger Q playing for 3. Do you remember what tip he says he uses? Is he using an onyx?
I don't remember.
Would you go ask him right now?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll yell across the room like you did.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that. Okay. Gilbert Najm, once again, go to the Burbank Elks Lodge, where he runs the billiard room, is in charge of the billiard curriculum. He's done a lot. He's an officer for the Elks Lodge in Burbank, and he's there most days, happy to play anybody that walks in, and I think he's also working to schedule some exhibitions and get the youth involved. He had the Boy Scouts there a few months ago.
He wants to play Efren.
What's that?
He wants to do an exhibition with Efren.
Yes, but I think that was sometime around now, and we haven't scheduled anything, so.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, we can maybe talk about it.
I think that's Gil's favorite vest.
Yes, Gil likes to wear that vest.
But I can see why. Like, it's longer in the back, and it looks like it's flexible. Like it's spandex, like it has spandex in it or something.
Oh, does it stretch?
I think it is. No?
I don't know.
It doesn't look as stiff as other vests.
I think that cue that Pedro's playing with is part of the Dennis Orcolio edition, the limited edition. This looks good. Oh. Pedro, get back to your seat. He's looking at the table. How did I miss that? Playing for two. If there was ever a time, Gilbert, it would be now. Difficult. He's probably going to have to play a bank here. Yep, he's playing a bank. This chair is squeaky. Gilbert's not happy. And it's there. Playing for one. And he doesn't have an incredibly difficult shot here.
These are my two favorite players.
Really?
Yes. And three Christian.
Oh. Wow, swing and a miss. Playing for one then.
7.
Oh.
I thought it was 8.
Well, thank you. I think that's Bill Smith. Thank you for correcting me. Pedro's a 7-time U.S. national champion, but I thought Pedro told us 8.
You said 12.
I know I said 12, but then if you're usually right. Usually. All right, a point for Mr. Najm. Just want to say happy Father's Day to everybody as well. Today's Sunday, so all you dads watching and all you sons watching, don't forget to call your dad if he's not with you already. Today would be a great day to call your dad, pick him up, go take him out to play on a table somewhere.
Yeah, bring him here. Bring him here. This is, like I said, one of the only times you're ever going to see Mr. Ceulemans or Mr. Blomdahl on the West Coast in LA.
I can almost correctly verify that. I don't think, well, unless they've had a completely horrible time here, which I don't think they have, but we don't expect them to come here to the West Coast again anytime soon.
Let's face it, Mr. Ceulemans is getting kind of old, and he's only been to LA one other time.
Anyway, aside from that, it appears that Pedro has won this match. Congratulations. And Gilbert Najm still has a chance. He won 2 for 2 yesterday in the first rounds of the playoff. So, with only 1 loss and 2 matches to go today, he has a very good chance, but he has to play well. So stay tuned. We are going to have Guillermo Sosa versus Ricky Carranco on the main feature table right here on POVPOOL. Thanks for watching today. Please share and tell a friend. Like and subscribe on YouTube and leave us a comment. Love to all. We'll talk to you soon. We're not going anywhere.